Not to be rude, but damn. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 ugliest anime characters. For this list, we'll be looking at the heroes and villains in anime who happen to be visually unappealing. We know, don't judge a book by its cover and all that, but come on, the artists clearly knew what they were going for here. As always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know who you think is the ugliest son of a gun in anime. Number 10, Caster, Fate Zero.
まあ取り次ぎはごゆるりと。私も気長に待たせていただくつもりでそれなりの準備をしてまいりましたからね。
He's only one step away from looking just as gross as the giant killer starfish he likes to summon. It's rather fitting, all things considered, since this fourth Holy Grail war servant is inspired by one of the most infamous child killers in history, something he brings to the Fateverse in disgusting detail.
私の祈りが、私の聖杯がその女性を蘇らせたのだ。
His slouched yet hulking form, the way his eyes constantly seem on the verge of popping out of his skull, the insidious obsession he has with Joan of Arc, yeah, we were glad to see him go.
間違いない。この光はジャンヌと共に歓喜の祝福を得た輝き。
Number 9, Melody, Hunter x Hunter.
火の目ってあなたにとって何？
She's calm, she's compassionate, she makes for one hell of a songstress, and she looks like a middle-aged balding mole man. That's apparently what happens when you hear but one note of the Sonata of Darkness. Still, despite her appearance, Melody has proven herself a capable bodyguard, and one you'd be happy to form a party with. It's just a shame that she's been damned to life looking like a beaver hybrid.
彼が言っているのはすべて本当よ。
The teeth alone would be bad enough, but did the Sonata have to mash the rest of it too? Unfair.
ええ、わかったわ。
Number 8, Ichiya Vandalay Kotobuki, Fairy Tail. Seems like for every beautiful lady that occupies the magical guilds of this world, there's also one ugly bastard hiding in the shadows, waiting to throw themselves at them with all the tact of a drugged-up dung beetle. Or maybe that's just Ichiya, who doesn't seem to let something like a massive head, shrunken body, and perpetual lack of charm stop him from trying to schmooze up to each female mage he encounters. Even when he does use his perfume powers to propel his body to peak flex, it just can't scrub away the creep factor. Number 7, Ghost Kaiba, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Either Kaiba has a phobia we aren't aware of, or a killer clown just straight up jacked Duelist Kingdom. First appearing as a clone of the Blue Eyes White Dragon lover with a shifty voice, this spectre soon ends up exploding into a bloated, high-pitched circus freak that should be on some manner of watch list.
I guess I just don't know what to call you. I was thinking about monster, but I didn't want to insult the cards.
Apparently, this is the phantom of all of Kaiba's hatred that showed up specifically to play a card game against Yugi. Yeah, it's weird, and all it accomplished was giving us a heaping helping of nightmare fuel.
This duel's about to end now! Go, White Lightning Attack!
Number 6, Pesci, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. The dude has no chin. I'm sorry, but it just looks weird. He's part of a killing unit that's teaming up with, admittedly, plenty of crazy-looking people. It's JoJo, why wouldn't they be? But the key difference is that the likes of Risotto and the rest actually had all their joints in the right place. Pesci just looks like an eggplant that got magically turned into a human. But alas, it's JoJo. So some girl out there probably has a pile of his doujinshi and a poster of him on her wall. Number 5, Linlin Charlotte, One Piece. We wouldn't dream of calling Big Mom ugly, since doing so would mean she or her endless stream of superpowered offspring would kill us without hesitation. Age and hunger may have allowed this monstrous matriarch to rise up as one of the most powerful pirates in all 4 oceans, but all those sweets and tea parties have gone straight to her thighs and neck, and pretty much everything else, I guess. If you go back a decade or so, it turns out she was less Big Mom and more Big Mommy. Damn, what went wrong? Number 4, Choodlekin. Sword Art Online Alicization.
反逆者どもはちゃんと始末してきたんでしょうね、32号。
Why Quinella would want to have this guy working as her underling, we'll never know. Oh sure, he's loyal to the Axion Church's zealotry to the letter, and has some serious fire magic that lets him transform into a boss monster, but come on.
はあ、貴様！そやつは裏切り者ですぞ、警官！30号たちを氷に閉じ込めたと言っときながら手加減を
He can't even cry without looking perverse and nauseating, a fact only matched by how desperate he is to bump hips with the perpetually naked administrator. He's a large reprobate in a small package who is in desperate need of hitting the tanning beds.
警官！私も連れて行ってください
Number 3, Phryne Jamil. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
ファミリアの団長様に向かってなんて口の利き方だい？I share.
Gaining the desire of Ishtar and her familia might seem like you're playing with fire, but it's clear that the goddess and her troop know they've got it going on, and at least seem like they would treat an adventurer right. The same cannot be said for Phryne.
美しすぎるのも罪だね。イシュタル様もいいとこ言ってるが、私にはかなわないし。
Not only is she even more egotistical than Ishtar herself, but she also looks like a frog, would likely swallow you whole if you rejected her advances, and has no issue about betraying her clique if it means getting some of that sweet bell backside. Avoid at all costs.
よくもやってくれたね。
Number 2, Witch of the Waste. Howl's Moving Castle.
Yet you're by far the tackiest thing here.
2 words, neck fat. Miyazaki's sprawling tale of magic and romance may have all the whimsy you could wish for, but he also knows how to craft an ugly-ass villain while he's at it, which in this instance pertains to this curse-spewing aristocrat lookalike, along with her vast and terrible jowls.
Wait! Help! I can't make it.
Not to poke fun at a larger lady's outward features, but when you're as selfish and destructive as she is, the misshapen layers of flesh tend to look infinitely worse. Even Sophie looks better in her grandma mode.
What happened? You look so much older.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Me Mania. Perfect Blue. Imagine if all the worst aspects of the internet came together in one physical being. You'd probably have this guy. Real name Uchiha, this stalker's obsession with Mima following her career change into acting is so unsettling that it's almost enough to make you forget he looks like a propped up corpse. Essentially the poster boy for online creeps, social degenerates, and the worst kind of shut-ins, the only thing that will make you more uncomfortable than looking at this guy's face is seeing him parade Mima's image all over his room. You know, that place is beyond unsanitary. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.